Check.
Ready from the red zone now, Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Other way.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Wait, that
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Play for the USC man. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Down behind
2
the line
yards
of
the
scrimmage.
loss, 2nd and
It's a loss
12.
of 2. Brings
We
up
knew both
second
of these
and
safeties were good
12
run support, but how
at the
about the play we just
26-yard
saw
line.
there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Watch the run.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain
Well,
of
one
15.
unit I know you want to watch is
And
that
the
offensive
Buccaneer
line. If
first
they keep
down.
clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
3 now on first down. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Brady's
And he'll
pass
work it across
complete
midfield
to Chris
inside
Godwin.
the 45.
A gain
good
of
gain
16
again.
yards.
That's now 31 yards
First
combined
down,
on those last
Tampa
2
Bay.
plays. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43.
Check 13. Hey, Alabama.
The shotgun to give to Jones. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Ronald Jones,
That'll
the
be
ball
a gain of
carrier.
15 yards.
He was
and
brought
it'll
down
give him
at
a
the
fresh set of
28-yard
downs.
They're making it
That's
look
the
easy out
end
there.
of the
Another
first
first
quarter
down. So
with
far on this
no
drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Check 3.
And they'll keep on going with Jones. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought
Jones
down
again,
at the
the
24.
ball carrier.
They don't want it.
The tackle
fellas.
made at
They
the
had the ball
24-yard
hitting
line.
and it was a
A gain
4-yard
of
run, so
4.
the offense
It's
doesn't go
now
back. That'll feel
2nd
pretty
and
good
6.
about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a physical game. The goal, shut it down to 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel
Leonard
good about
Fournette, the
yourselves.
ball carrier.
Wait,
Eric
in all
Godwin
things
on
considered,
the tackle.
you have to feel pretty good
It's a
about getting
gain of
that type of
4.
a game,
Last
considering
stop.
the blitz that
And Fournette trying to power his way
Leonard
forward, but I
Fournette
don't
on the
think he
carry.
got there. No gain on the
Brought
play
down
there,
right
and it'll
at
bring
the
up
line of
4th
scrimmage.
down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, Ryan Suckup now for the Buccaneer field goal. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And the 17-year veteran
The
bangs
kick
it through.
is good.
And the Bucks take
Makes
a
the
3-0
score
lead.
Buccaneers 3.
So still no
Chiefs
touchdowns in
nothing.
the first half, but we do have some action on the
Bradley
scoreboard
Pinion to
with
kick
the
off
field
for
goal.
Tampa
So
Bay.
maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big
Nicole
break to
Hartman
take you
on the
over the top.
return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake. Defense got it. They were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you've got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt from deep in his own end zone. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense set up with a very short field. First and 10 inside the 20.
18-yard line.
Wait,
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Check 52. Wait,
Fournette, a first down carry. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down
Leonard
to the 10.
Fournette, the ball carrier.
First play of the drive.
Tyrann
Let's get
Mathieu
credit
on the
all
tackle.
around. Excellent blocking.
A gain of
The guy
9.
carrying the ball,
Brings
he was
up
the finisher.
2nd
A
and
really
1.
nice run.
At the
Ball
10-yard
resting
line.
on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Sugar!
Now Leonard Fournette. And the stop will come inside the 5
Leonard
at the 4.
Fournette on the carry.
You know what
He
really
was brought
fires up
down at the
offensive linemen?
4-yard line.
When the guy that is
First
carrying the ball
and
behind them
goal at the
can create his
4-yard
own
line.
space and break a tackle along the way.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Kill, kill, kill.
They'll try to run through with Fournette. And he'll get blown up behind the line of
Leonard
scrimmage.
Fournette,
Back
the
at
ball
the 6.
carrier.
The
Willie
Chiefs
Gay
now going
on
to
the
use the
tackle.
first of their
A
timeouts
loss of
as
2.
they get the
Brings up
stoppage with a
2nd
little over
and
50
goal.
seconds to
At
go
the
in the
6-yard
first
line.
half. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Just like that.
Mike, Ozzy!
And he's able to get it down to the
Leonard Fournette
2-yard
on the
line.
carry.
Wait,
Give him right
Wait,
away
brought down
on
at
the
the
carry.
2-yard
We'll see
line.
if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and Fournette. Oh, they hit him in the
Leonard
backfield,
Fournette,
and he
the
will
ball
not
carrier.
escape. And that
He
is
was
not going
taken
to get
down
it
behind the
done.
line of scrimmage.
Now a second timeout called
2-yard
for
loss
by
on
the
the play.
defense.
Brings
As
up
they'll stop it with a little over
4th
30
and
seconds to
goal.
go in the first half of play. And Suckup
The
will
field
put
goal
this one
is
right
good.
through. And they're able to
Makes
double
the
their
score
lead just before
Buccaneers
half.
6.
It's 6-0.
Chiefs nothing.
Still a little bit of time left here in the
Bradley
second quarter,
Pinion
but they
to
do
kick
get
off
3
for
before
Tampa
the
Bay.
half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And they'll get him down right
Nicole
around the
Hartman on
25,
the
actually
return.
the 26 officially, so
First
a
and
net
10
gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Yellow!
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers, but now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the
First
positive.
and
Silver
10 at
lining,
the
you know.
41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Watch the right. Come on. Yellow. Come on, boy.
Working for the gun,
Don't be
Mahomes.
scared of it.
That'll be incomplete as the
Mahomes
clock will
pass.
stop with
Intended
14
for
seconds
Le'Veon
remaining.
Bell. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
1
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
What's left?
15.
All day, baby, all day.
Hey, Ripley.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
By Shaquille Barrett.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
That's the end of the
This is
first
the
half.
NFL
With
with
the
its
score,
own EA
Buccaneers
Sports.
6, Chiefs
And we
nothing.
welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
The
City.
Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
If you know about the carport, the trap door supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because
Leonard Fournette
now
on
I think they go a
Gary.
little bit deeper into their playbook.
Willie Gay on
They
the
like what they
tackle.
did in the first half. That
A
worked
loss of a
okay.
yard.
But in order to
Brings
get
up
the
second
separation
and
that you
11.
just talked about,
At the
change
24-yard
things
line.
up a little bit. Change your tendencies, trying to hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
The wide receiver,
a
the
gain
ball
of
carrier.
13. It's a first
Willie
down.
Gay on the tackle.
Just a simple tap
A gain of
pass, but it
13
pays
yards.
off in a big way.
And
First down,
sometimes the simple
Buccaneers.
stuff causes the most problems
Wait,
for a
that-
defense
wait,
because
20?
there's a breakdown in communication
Quit
there.
talking about it
When that
and bring
receiver
it.
goes behind the line of scrimmage, with him or they're passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that
Jones, the
communicated
ball
well,
carrier.
and it turned into a
The
nice
tackle
play.
made at
8
the
yards on the
44-yard
pickup,
line.
and now they'll have some
8
options
yards
on
the
second and
pickup.
short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Wait, that.
Alabama, green 80. 50's the mic, 50's the mic. There it comes, there it comes. Slam, slam, slam.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not
Ronald
enough.
Jones,
Still a
the
yard
ball
to go
carrier.
on third down.
He was tackled
In
at
the
the
first half, he was
46-yard
held in
line.
check on the ground,
It's
but
a gain
despite
of a
their lack of
yard.
production, they
And
still have
it's
the lead.
And they've got to
third
feel
down.
fortunate about
Wait,
that.
that-
If they
wait,
can
what?
actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Check. Mike 50, Mike 50.
We need a throw on third and 1. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him covered. And he'll get this one down near the
Brady's
20-yard
pass.
line.
Complete
Just shy
to
of the
Rob
20.
Gronkowski.
Well, they only needed a small
It's
gain
a
on
gain of
third down. They end up
32.
getting over 30
And
yards.
the Buccaneer first down.
Wait,
So
that.
the big play
Green
gets
80.
them all the way down to
we
the
gotta get this
outskirts of
stop
the
here,
red
Dana.
zone here for first and 10.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Hey, 66.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it
Ronald
gets him to
Jones,
second
the
and
ball
4.
carrier.
Yeah, baby.
He hadn't had a ton
John
of success here so
Thornhill on
far,
the tackle.
but you get the feeling that he might
It's
get
a
a
pickup
good
of
second
6.
one.
Yeah, even
Brings
on
up
that one, there was a
second
little bit of a
and
hole.
4.
It closed there
At the
quickly at the end.
16-yard
Mike
line.
50, Mike 50. Regular.
They keep it on.
You gonna see me and your
Just a yard on the pickup there, and
Leonard
it'll leave him
Fournette,
with
the
a
ball
third and
carrier.
3.
Run.
He's
They know
brought
that
down
old
at the
expression,
15-yard
it's not my
line.
night.
It's a gain
It
of a
hasn't
yard.
been his
That's
so
it,
far.
baby.
I don't know if the
That's
legs are a little
it.
bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively.
Wait,
That was the
that-
same case
wait,
on that
Eddie.
play. Seventh play of the drive
check
now
back.
as they come up on a third and 3.
Hey, check.
Hey, 166.
Now Brady. Got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he's
Brady's
into the end
pass
zone
complete
for a
to
Tampa
O.J.
Bay
Howard.
touchdown.
Touchdown,
Tom Brady,
Tampa
a
Bay.
touchdown pass to O.J. Howard. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just
Ryan
that.
Suckup on
They got
for
the
the
first
point
down.
after.
That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled
And he's got it to make it now
The
13
kick
to
is
nothing.
good. Makes the score Buccaneers 13, Chiefs nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Watch right there. Hey, here we go.
Now here's Mahomes. Gets it to the hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good.
It's a gain of 35. Mahomes now his first down. Complete the tiny Kelsey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
Kelsey.
43, 15.
It's a gain of 9.
Give him 9 there.
At the 37-yard line.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Mahomes sacked.
Sack.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Buccaneers 13.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Yellow.
Check 26.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Get this underneath to Bell. And he's going to get to the 31 for the first down.
That's good.
Hey, 57, 57.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the football play. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Nicole Hardman, touchdown, 31 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back. And that'll make it 13-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 13, Chiefs 7.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Man's team does its job.
The onside
fourth
kick
quarter,
recovered
they felt
by
like they
Tampa
needed
Bay.
the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. See that number is empirical.
Blitz.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. Touchdown,
Brady's
Tampa
pass
Bay.
complete to number 13,
Mike Evans.
Touchdown,
47
Tampa
yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear
Ryan
9
Suckup
from
on
the
for the
receivers.
point after.
That meant fly route, go. Look out. 9, and he just gets all the way into the end zone for
His
the touchdown.
kick is good.
Extra point put through by
Makes the
Suckup.
score
And the lead
Buccaneers
now
20,
stands at 13.
Chiefs 7. Bradley Pinion,
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors
Bay.
following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, let's go!
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, when they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now a deep ball going to be here near midfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
That's good.
39 yards the distance from the catch and run. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. William Golston in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
By Jason
JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
Brings up 3rd down.
45.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. That's going to be caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Here we go now. It's set for a big two-point conversion.
15.
45. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit
Buccaneers
further.
20, Chiefs 15. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
We never know just when it's our time and legends are gone and we don't know why. So before they go, look, they go toast. So give them a rose while they still alive.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation.
Antonio Brown,
They've
the
got
ball
all their
carrier.
timeouts, so we
Dorian
are not
O'Daniel
going to play
on
this
the tackle.
conservatively. We've got to
A
attack
gain of
them.
2.
We've got to make them
Brings up
use
2nd
those,
and 8
gain the ground
at
that
the
we need in
27-yard
order to
line.
put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got
20.
nothing coming.
And by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play. So essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive.
No,
26. The 27. The man is Howard, the tight end.
Brady's pass.
Now 3rd down is looming. Pick up 2 on 1st down and just
It's
1
a gain
yard
of a
there.
yard. And it's
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
I see you, boy. I see you.
Walk up in the spot like hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah. Drip. Little bit. Let me feel my...
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back.
Hey, watch the
They're
slant.
facing a
Watch the
critical
slant.
3rd down now. So they hold on to this lead. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's
Complete
a gain
to
of nearly
Rob
40
Gronkowski.
yards on 3rd and medium to
38
pick up the
yards on the
1st.
play.
But they picked up a little
First
bit of
down,
yardage there,
Tampa
and
Bay.
now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not
29.
totally home
Alpha.
free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm coming.
They'll try to bounce it back here and keep it on the ground. A pickup of
Leonard
about 40
Fournette
yards as
on the
he's
carry.
taken down at the
Right there.
31.
Tano Passanio on the
Credit
tackle.
the tackle to Tano
A 3-yard
Passanio.
pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At
Wait,
the
that-
Chiefs'
Chapel
Wait,
came from the
31-yard
31
line.
on 2nd and 7.
Come on, D. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, defense. Run. Hey, run
Call
it.
it a gain of 5 there on the
Fournette's the
run,
ball
but they'll
carrier.
remain a yard or 2
He was
short here
brought
with
down
3rd
at the
down
26.
coming up.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Wait, set. 53.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
Check 43. 49, check 49, check 49.
Check. Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts
of a yard.
as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So on
Ryan
fourth down,
Suckup on
out
for the
trots
field
the
goal.
kicker in a big spot here.
44-yard
It's from
attempt.
44 yards out, left hash. Suckup's kick is good.
The kick is
and that'll
good.
push the lead up to 8.
Makes the
From
score
a defensive
Buccaneers
perspective, though, I
23.
think maybe they're
Chiefs
saying, hey, we did what we
15.
needed to do, kept this a
Bradley
one-score game.
Pinion to
Yeah,
kick
without a
off
doubt,
for
because
Tampa
they
Bay.
were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Chiefs
But
take over first and 10
Football 101
at their own
tells us if you don't get it
13-yard
back to
line.
the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Color, 57 color.
Right there. 54 Mike. Rip right.
To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
That's good
Give him
for a
32
Kansas
on the
City
play.
Chiefs.
Just like that, out of danger and up past
First
the
and
40
10
now
at the
for first and
44-yard
10.
line.
Look to throw.
54.
He's going to let it fly.
Watch the pass.
And he can't hang
Mahomes
on
pass.
to it. That would have
Intended
sealed
for
it.
Tyreek Hill.
Instead, second
Incomplete.
down.
It leads to second and 10.
Yellow.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on
Let's
first
go.
down.
We got to get the ball.
Back to throw. Mahomes. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before
That's
crossing
good
over
for
out of
a
bounds.
Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
I got one.
We gotta go, baby.
One final try for Mahomes. Now a destination throw deep downfield. And this is going to be caught. It's caught. And they've won the football game.
And understandably, this crowd is in an absolute frenzy. But they've got to back it off a little bit, let the guys operate, and they need to take a deep breath as well. They still got to get a 2-point conversion in order to tie this one.
No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here?
45's the Mike.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to
The
seal
attempt at
this
the 2-point
victory as
conversion
time
is
runs
no
out.
good.
All day,
That keeps the
every day.
score
All
Buccaneers
day.
23,
Let's go.
Chiefs
Let's go.
21.
Wow, partner, let's take a moment here to catch our breath. What a finish. They did get the touchdown that they so desperately needed, but they also had to have the 2-point conversion. They couldn't get it done.
And we got to start keeping oxygen tanks up here with us, don't we, when we have games like this? But as you noted, such a dramatic ending. They got the points they needed to put themselves in position. And then the last big play, that effort, and they come up just a bit short.
And the defense in that situation, you're on your heels. You're reeling but credit to them for stepping up, getting the stop.
Without a doubt, finding a way to finish off the game and a win for their team.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.
Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Ooh. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. Second nature, all is automatic.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Bradley Pinion set to go. Boy, no shortage of intrigue in this one. And the Bucs and the Chiefs are underway from Kansas City. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Check, 45.
Yellow.
Not today, you aren't.
Hey, yellow, go gun.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Clyde Edwards,
give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive. And also give him a first down. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know they want to across the league. They also want to win the ball game.
Number 26, Damian Williams, the ball carrier.
3 on first
Taken down, and they'll
set
yellow.
a second and 7.
A pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
45, Mike, 45. Get that quarterback.
It's Mahomes.
D-line, get that quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
Mahomes
a lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing down. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
That's good.
That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I sat down with my accountant. He said I got good news and I got bad news.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yellow. There's a water, right?
Yo, D, get off the field. We got double tight. Double tight.
Mahomes now on first down. Time to his left. And
Number
he'll be
15,
brought down
Patrick
right
Mahomes
at
on the
the
keeper.
40. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
2 yards
Nice
on the
job there
pickup.
defensively. A
It's
great
2nd
time
and 8
to dial up a
at the
blitz.
40-yard line.
Credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job getting across the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10
Defensively, they
at
were in the
30-yard
3-4,
line.
and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with the verbal telestrator here because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has a 2 defensive end over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top. That creates a natural bubble inside. But they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers, and if the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First down and goal to go.
From the 10, first and goal.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. No dice this go around. He's
Williams
hit behind
again,
the
the
line
ball
and
carrier.
taken down. That's William Golston there, who fought his way in to make the play.
Two.
They'll try
Brings up
again.
second
Second and goal after going backwards to the
12-yard line.
Watch QB drop.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
Squeeze, double.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Harrison Butker on for the point.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter.
Good.
And they end up in the end zone.
Makes the
Man, I
score.
love your last
Chiefs
point.
7.
Ended up in the end zone.
Buccaneers
Because a lot of
nothing.
teams like those long drives,
Harrison Butker
especially
to kick off
keep
for
their
Kansas
offense
City.
off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow down, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Brady and the Bucs now with a first and 10 at their own 22. Action, he'll look to throw.
Cut.
Complete, it's Chris Godwin. And he'll get
Brady's
this one
pass.
way up just shy of the
Complete to Chris
45-yard line. Give
A
him
gain of
22 yards, and that's
Wait,
also where they
First
snap
down,
it from, the 22.
Buccaneers.
Right there, 56. I'm here all
After
day.
one,
I'm
7
here all
nothing
day.
First
on
quarter
EA
with the
Sports.
score. Chiefs
Come
7.
on, baby. Let's
Buccaneers
go.
nothing.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10.
I got you, son. 56 is the mic. 56 is the mic.
To throw is Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa
Brady's
Bay.
pass complete to Mike
Evans.
Touchdown, Tampa
56
Bay.
yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly
Ryan
route.
And you know
Suckup
how many
on
times
for the
we've
point
talked to
after.
coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know, something, you execute well, it doesn't matter if you know it's coming or not.
The
But
kick
sometimes
is good.
athleticism beats you as well. He
That
just took
ties
off and
the
went.
game at
That's almost
7.
like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man.
Bradley
I'll hit
Pinion
you.
to kick
And it
off
worked
for
really well
Tampa
for
Bay.
them.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman.
Damian
But you know, in
Williams
order to
on the
keep the
carry.
football moving
He was
downfield,
brought down by
other people have to
Levante
get
David.
involved as well. Your wide
Yellow.
receivers, your
Down
tight
back at the
ends,
14-yard
lead runners,
line.
anything that you have possible to get in front and
keep
keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That will good for 26 and a first down.
45, Mike, 45.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
45.
Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. He'll
Number
wind up
15,
getting right about
Patrick
4 on the
Mahomes
scramble. And it's second down.
Tackled by Ndamukong Suh. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at
Damian
the
Williams,
41.
the ball carrier.
That's a big
He
loss
was
of
brought
3,
down
and
by
it brings
Shaq
up
Barrett.
third down.
The
Tackled
running
back
lanes have
at the
definitely not been there
41-yard
for him
line.
here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
We got this.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half.
First and
All
10
knotted
at
up
the
at 7.
35-yard line.
Yellow.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ringo, stop your watch.
Here's Williams.
Run!
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of 20. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Now in prime real estate after that last run, found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. Down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Let's go. Let's do
10 more there and another
more
first
yards.
down. That seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good game.
To gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. But in this case, the inside run.
On 2nd down, Williams. And able to get him inside the 5, just inside the 4. He's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and this is going to be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. His guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By the Buccaneers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Rip left. Mike's 56.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
We are not ready for that.
What's my name? No, it ain't.
So 2 quarters
the end
down,
of the
2
first
remain.
half,
Charles
with the
and I
score
return
all tied.
after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
The
A tie
onside
game.
kick
I don't think
recovered
anybody
by
in the
Gilday.
building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Dorian
The sack by Dorian
O'Daniel.
O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack to lose that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
From the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st
So an
and
opening
10
drive
at their own
interception to begin the
45-yard
second
line.
half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And he's able to take it across
Number
midfield before
25,
going out of
Clyde
bounds. He'll get a
Edwards-Helaire,
nice
the ball
chunk there on the
carrier.
first down run, and
Out
it's
of
2nd and
bounds
4.
just past midfield.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. Nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
Watch the run.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
Williams down after a pickup of 8.
Mahomes
Second
with
and
the
2.
handoff to Damian Williams.
And then we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a
Whitehead on the
rundown
tackle.
because sometimes you get out of your
It's a
gaps.
gain
You
of
don't
8.
fit the run
Brings
quite
up
as well
second and
because
2
you're headed towards the
Yellow.
ball
at the
carrier with the
Bucs'
ball.
34-yard line.
Hatch it. Hatch it.
Come on, baby.
Not a whole lot there. The
Damian
defense was
Williams
ready to
on
look
the
for
carrier.
a pass option.
You get the
Jason
sense
Pierre-Paul
that next
on the
time he has
stop.
that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
Switch.
Here's Williams. And he picks up the
Damian
first
Williams.
before he's taken down
That's
at the
good for a
29.
Kansas City Chiefs.
3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First and
All
10
runs
at
on
the
this
29-yard
drive.
line.
First and 10 on the ground. This is Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's
There goes a gain
third.
of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Chiefs.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple
Damian
option at the
Williams
college
on the
level,
carry.
most things are called
Jason
outside
Pierre-Paul
of the
on the
quarterback
stop.
faking it to the runner
It's
and then
a loss
keeping
of
it
a
himself
yard.
and maybe having a
Brings
trail
up
back.
second and
What I
11
mean is,
at
in the
the 20-yard
NFL,
line.
that option to throw the football comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually
Number
called that
15.
play.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for
That's a
third
gain
down.
of 8.
They brought the
Makes
blitz
it
that time, and I thought they were
third
going to
and
get to
3.
him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Whip.
15. Attack.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This will be blocked just inside the 10. And he's got the first down as he gets it to
That's
the 8.
good for a
Give him a
Kansas
gain
City
of 4, able to
Chiefs.
convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Yellow,
First and
yellow.
goal. Could
At
get him
the
the lead,
8-yard
but it
line.
might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
45.
Williams. They'll get this
Mahomes with the
halfway
handoff
home
to
from the
Damian
8 to the
Williams.
4 on a gain of 4.
William Golston
Give him
on the
4 on the
tackle.
carry there at 2nd
A
and goal.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2 of their 3 red zone trips
4-yard
so
line.
far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to
45
reverse
to Mike,
that trend
45 to
on
Mike.
2nd and goal.
Hey, D-line.
Williams will try again. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Chiefs.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right
Harrison
about that.
Butker
It wasn't
on
just
for
the
the point
vision,
after.
right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get the but he created his own space as well.
And he's got it. It's now a
It is
14-7
good.
ball game.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Buccaneers 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Bucs
And
take
it'll
over
come out
first
to the
and 10
25 as he
at
will
their
not
own
attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Jones with a nice gain there on first down
Ronald
as he
Jones,
takes
the
his
ball
4.
carrier.
They're calling a
He's
pickup
brought
of 6.
down at the 31.
Well, they did throw
A
interceptions
6-yard
on their
pickup.
last 2 drives,
Brings
so
up
no
2nd
surprise
and
at all. They
4.
decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. The throw there by Brady intended for Gronkowski.
Intended for Rob Gronkowski.
Gronkowski, the intended target. And it's 3rd and 4.
Third down.
And the timing a bit off that time as Howard falls to the ground. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Hey, Mike's 50. Hey.
Shotgun down for Brady.
Strip that.
Brady finds Brady. And he's got the
Brady's
first
pass.
before he's brought down
Complete
at
to
the
Cameron
39-yard line.
An
Brady
8-yard
to his
pickup.
tight end Brady
And
for the Tampa Bay
Buccaneer
first
down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check.
Hey, Alabama.
We'll get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
At the 43-yard line.
Well, on every play
gain
call,
of
you
4.
realize it's not going to go for a
2nd and
touchdown. So a
6.
lot of your
Wait,
calls
that's
are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run the toughest down, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Incomplete.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in a snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Hey, 50. Alert! 50's the mark. That'd be 2.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10. Could be their final drive. Chris Jones on the stop.
Ronald Jones.
That's the man of a man that just made that stop, isn't it?
Jones
But he's
on the
more
stop.
than that. This guy's
A gain of a yard.
more than a
Brings up
space
2nd
eater.
and
He just
9.
made a great play.
49-yard line.
Brady's throwing, and he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's
Brady's
made at the
pass.
Chiefs' 30.
Complete to
19
Cameron
yards
Brate.
to pick up there. Move
A
the
gain
chains.
of 19 yards.
Brandon's okay what they're doing
first
right
down,
now. Still
Tampa
able to
Bay.
work the middle of the field, but you know
you.
This will be caught inside the 10.
Brady's
And he's
pass.
brought down, but
Complete
not
to
before
Chris
he
Godwin.
reaches the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard
Well
line.
executed 22-yard gain. And yes, he's into the end zone.
Leonard
so
Fournette
they
on
get
the carry.
late score
Touchdown,
they needed.
Tampa
and now
Bay.
the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting
Ryan
was
Suckup
accomplished
on
by
for the
scoring
point
the
after.
touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And we are
The
tied
kick is
here in the
good.
4th quarter.
That ties the game at 14. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard
Chiefs
line.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than when I give.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
But they have all the play sequences.
He can't get a throw
Patrick
away.
Mahomes
He's taken
sacked.
down. Levante David making his
The
presence
tackle
felt
made
to the
back at his own
backfield.
6-yard
The Chiefs
line.
will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Watch 17. Watch 17. Watch tight.
Mahomes to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Mahomes' pass intercepted by the Buccaneers. They'll take over 1st down and goal to go at the 7-yard line.
So now one of the biggest
Ryan
kicks of the
Suckup
night is
for the field
forthcoming.
goal.
Now a second
24-yard
timeout called
attempt.
by the defense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Brady looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Leonard Fournette. And he's in for the touchdown.
Leonard Fournette, the ball carrier.
The final
Touchdown,
seconds.
Tampa Bay.
Forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie,
Ryan
isn't it?
Suckup on for
Out
the
of
point
nowhere,
after.
almost it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finish it. This is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of
His
football.
kick is
So
good.
glad that we got to be
Makes
here
the
to
score
watch this one.
Buccaneers 21.
Extra point up and good
Chiefs
by Suckup.
14.
And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of
Bradley
here with a
Pinion to
come-from-behind
kick off for
victory.
Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final lead.
And I have to look at from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that. But also, you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.
Second nature, all is automatic.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards. He's taking down right at the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Slide, slide.
Check, 45's the mic. Oh, yeah.
First down is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Complete to Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Kansas City.
An 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Buccaneers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Bucs
and
take
he'll just
over
sit on this one as their drive will start at the
25-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Check, 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 check. Check, check.
Here's Jones, first kick for the U.S. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
First down.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
At the 38-yard line.
10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package
65.
look.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Hey, check it.
And that'll be incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch the out. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. I got you, punk. Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing again, Brady.
Bring it.
And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski,
Touchdown,
62
Buccaneers.
yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute. First offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
At 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to drive things. It's on your grease board. One play drives exactly what you want on offense.
Mahomes
but they have to be careful of
complete
is not
to
having
Travis
a letdown.
Kelce.
It was really easy last time.
A gain of 16 yards.
That going forward.
And we'll see if
First
it's
down,
that easy
Kansas
here.
City.
One play, that's a lot past the 40 already. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
For Kansas City.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of
down
that.
by
I think you got to
Davis.
continue to try and run and try and keep the
4
defense
yards
honest.
on the
I mean,
pickup.
also just sit back, they're going to
Second
throw it
and
on every
6.
down.
Yeah, you get your
At
quarterback
their
hit a lot that
48-yard
way,
line.
too.
Dribbling.
I'm coming. Check, 45's the mic. Check, 45's the mic. Let's go, defense.
It's Mahomes being chased out left. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
For Travis
There's not much
Kelce.
pressure to affect the
Incomplete.
accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left. Contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Into a double team. Intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Check 25. Check 25.
Brady gives this one to Jones.
Ronald
Calling
Jones.
a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second
Gain
down.
of 4. It's
Brandon, we
now
just saw the
2nd
benefits
and
of being able to
6.
run the ball
At the
successfully. They
Chiefs'
pick up 4
33
yards
yard
on
line.
that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to pressure? On this snap.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier. Willie Gay on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50.
Hey, 66. Brady going to throw. He finds Howard complete.
Brady's pass.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but
No
instead
gain
they're
on the
going to
play.
opt to go for it on
Mike
4th
50.
down.
Mike 50. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
53, Linda. Regular.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down.
Defense.
And he's going to be taken down. Back around the
Derek
35-yard
Nottie on the
line.
tackle.
Like a freight train
It's a
there,
turnover
Derek
on
Nottie with a
downs.
sack. So certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean it's a situation later. But again, the defense feels great, but the offense,
Number
they can't be
25,
despondent.
Clyde
7 yards on the
Edwards-Helaire.
pickup there. It'll leave them with a
He's brought
2nd
down
and
at
3.
the 42-yard line.
You often say that
A
sort of
7-yard
opens the
pickup.
playbook now,
Brings
2nd
up
and
2nd
short.
and
What do you think,
3.
early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Carry now. This is Williams. And he'll lose yardage here back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
That's
These
the
two
end of the
teams
first
all
quarter,
tied
with
after
the score
one.
tied 7-7.
Yellow. I'm going on.
Check. Watch tight end.
Yellow.
Hey. You got 3. You got 3. 3 down. 3 down.
3rd down, Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Tyreek
Incomplete.
Hill.
Progressions, and here's another
He was
prime
covered by
example.
Antoine
Trying to look
Winfield.
downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is caught. It's Watkins. And he'll be taken down,
Mahomes
but not before he gets into enemy territory. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13 and a decision to go for it. Looks like a smart one.
Line 8! That's a line 80!
45's the mic.
Oh, you got deep?
Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
This defense is really floating around in the first
I don't
half.
need
They've
to
gotten to the ball carrier
There's a
before they can
line.
really get
At the
started.
47-yard
Elmo's going to have to
line.
come up with something else.
Dancing to his left. That one complete to Hill. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Let's go!
Danny. 45.
And he'll get it down this time to
Mahomes with the
17.
handoff to Damian Williams.
Antoine Winfield up for the
Taken down
secondary
at
with
the
the tackle.
17-yard line.
That's a strong
A gain
pickup
of
right there on
5
first
brings
down.
up
And as this
second
drive
and
goes on,
5.
we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Check 45. Check 45.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
And that is caught. Touchdown,
Mahomes pass
Kansas
complete
City.
to Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek
Touchdown,
Hill.
Kansas
With
City.
his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have
Harrison
taken the
Butker
lead.
on for the point after.
He's having a nice little first half.
It's a first half that leaves us anticipating
The kick is good.
what can still come. I mean,
Makes
2
the
touchdowns
score.
already
Chiefs
here through the
14,
second quarter. There could be
Buccaneers
plenty more
7.
before this game is over.
Harrison Butker
Now
to
after
kick
the
off for
touchdown,
Kansas
here's
City.
Butker on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
The Bucs
And
take
no
over
effort to bring this one
10
out. It's a
at
touchback.
their own 25-yard line.
Wait, that
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now,
looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
That throw, Charles, over the
31-yard
middle of
line.
the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard the field sometimes, there's going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle.
Edwards
If
there,
there's
the ball
any type of a
carrier.
missed throw, or maybe
Taken
the ball's
down right
tipped, or
at the
just
line of
too many
scrimmage.
bodies in the
No
area,
gain on the
an
play.
interception can
Brings
result.
up second and
We've hit the
10.
2-minute mark in the
At the
second quarter.
31-yard line.
14-7.
45.
We remind you
Mike,
that coming up
45.
at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando and he'll Sports halftime report. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And inside the
Mahomes
20 before
pass.
he's brought down.
Complete to
Give
Sammy
him
Watkins.
14 on that one and a
A gain
first
of
down.
14.
So for the
First down,
17 now, here's a first and 10.
Check 45.
Mahomes now throws.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now.
That catch good for only a
Mahomes
couple.
Get nervous.
That's a
Complete
good
to
job there by
Damian
the
Williams.
corner. We do talk about this a lot.
gain
That
of
a lot
2.
of corners see their
Brings up
job
second and
simply
8.
covering
At the
receivers.
15-yard
Tackling isn't
line.
everyone's thing.
Yellow.
But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Tight. Watch
It's Williams, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Handoff to Damian
Calling a
Williams.
gain of 5 that time, and they'll be
Antoine
left with a
Winfield.
third and about 4. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the
Williams, the
1.
ball carrier.
The Chiefs now going to use
Stop
the
short of
first
the
of their
goal line.
timeouts.
First and
As they'll
goal at
stop the
the
clock with
1-yard
12
line.
seconds to go in this first half.
Yellow.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Le'Veon Bell
for the point after.
in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have the lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
And this carries into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
But I can't go, no I can't go, and whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than when I get expected not the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room. And
they certainly will. And I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, go 66. 72.
Let's go, defense.
He's going deep for Brown.
And here we go.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks up the first. So we've hit intermission. That's halftime. This is the NFL. That's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you. We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
No, 66.
Coach is walking that line, and really being firm with his team.
That's good.
Had one tell me once, that we were having a tough patch. This two shall pass. This two shall pass.
First
and if we kept having a rough patch, you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted. Things down.
See if they can get caught and reassert themselves here. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
One Thornhill.
Only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. He'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10
2nd and inches.
50-yard line.
Oftentimes, an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he's sometimes you just don't want to break the tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know. And go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Double tight. Jack and reload.
Here's Brady to throw.
We got 3.
That's complete with running back Evans. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Down to 12. It's 1st and 10.
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Check it.
Three down. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
Brady sacked.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses
taken down back at the 23-yard
line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And that'll set them back 5. And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7. Quick slant caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady, a touchdown pass to O.J. Howard. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal. You might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Extra point put through by Succop. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. Big hold to the 30. Room here to run. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line.
Williams on the carry.
An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs.
Paul on the stop.
61 yards. Barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just inside the red zone. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple.
Not this side.
Taken down
this defense starting to buckle down when they need to. Right now, they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive and have the offense hit them with a big
Williams on the carry.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Loss of 2
they
yards.
give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Defense wins championships, baby.
And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Give him 3 yards there, so that'll take us to 4th down. So on 4th down,
for the Chiefs field
the
goal.
kicker in a big spot here.
35-yard
Butker's kick here is good.
His kick is good.
And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
24.
A big one there that gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, put a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board.
Take over 1st and 10
Let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
Because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look
First
close.
and 10 at
And
the
that was amazing
50-yard
because
line.
that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Easy.
So it's Buccaneer football as we
50.
welcome you back.
50.
They've got
scared.
a 1st and 10 as
Alabama.
score.
No.
Let him know, let him know.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
That's
They'll
good.
get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's another first down as this time they get an even
30-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Brady to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and a second down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Let me kill.
To throw is Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. First and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stay right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a second and goal. And this is intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10
one. You don't
at their
see
own
that every
6-yard
week.
line.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed it.
Clock with Williams. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's a loss
as
of
they get
a
the
yard.
stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. A loss of a yard that will start out. That leads to a second and 11. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
2 yards.
As he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
3rd and 12.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Back to throw. Mahomes. This one to Le'Veon Bell. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Strong right. Watch the run.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line.
Ball carrier.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
A loss of 2.
As he'll stop it
Brings
with
up
17 seconds to go in the game.
At the 14-yard line.
Yellow. 2nd and 12, and you have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They'll go again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Yellow.
Today's final score, Chiefs 24,
The road win in the
Buccaneers
National Football
14.
League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
She-Rag got me.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but they from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your perm at. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh, men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Nah, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say so what you gon' do with it? Stop playing with it, baby. If you gon' do it, then don't play with it, baby. Exactly. Yeah. Cause you ain't built like that.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis flash. If I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer with media. Keep us blind, a good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you brought to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with them K-Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle, the top I was young and something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I knew the solution, maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music, just put it in the music.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift.